Such surface drone attacks, they have become the signature style of the Ukrainian military. They have repeatedly targeted civilian cargo ships in the Black Sea, well, Russian cargo ships, as a strategy targeting the entirety of the Russian energy infrastructure. One of the more recent attacks happened off the coast of Turkey, and here's the footage that was released back then by the Ukrainian military as they boasted this successful attack against a Russian vessel, against this Russian vessel. Now, in the terms and in the case of the Arctic Metagas, Ukraine has, denied any involvement. They have denied their responsibility, even though it has been just them, just the Ukrainian armed forces, that are known to have employed this tactic against civilian vessels. Now, according to the crew members who have now, gone on the record, the fire was so intense that it was a sheer miracle, quote unquote, those are their words, that the entire crew managed to escape and to flee on rafts. So the hope could be here that simply no one will survive the attack to be able to tell the story as it really happened, and so that the story could be later sold through the media that the fire occurred unprovoked, that something just went wrong on board of this vessel, so it caught fire, and there will be simply nobody left to tell the actual story that those two drones were actually used against the vessel.
The communication equipment was stored near the right side of the captain's bridge, and when I rushed over there, everything was blazing, and we had no way to get near it.
Now, Russia has repeatedly tried to draw the attention of the international community to this attack, again accusing and pinning the blame for it on the Ukrainian authorities, on the Ukrainian government. And the Russian President Vladimir Putin has spoken out as well, calling it a terrorist attack. Now, so far, the international community has remained, quite deaf to these pleas, even though this blatant attack took place in the international waters very, very far from the Ukrainian territory. And, apparently Ukrainian drones, sea drones, were used to target Arctic Metagas. Now, right now, this tanker still remains afloat. It hasn't sunken yet as it drifts between Libya and Italy, and right now is proving to become a large problem for these governments, especially for Italy, as something has to be done about the debris, about this, now the hull that is floating amidst the Mediterranean Sea.